Keeping track of visitors coming and going can be quite a hassle for security and reception, but with the OnTime Visitor Manager it doesn't have to be. Let's say I'm going to have a meeting in our headquarters in Berlin. I will mark a couple of people from my organization out here, click on Show Selected, and then create a meeting with the drag and drop function. This will be a simple project meeting, but I also want to invite an external consultant, so I will simply write his email here in the required box. Next I'm going to book a room, so here on the right side I'm going to click Find Room and sort by location to find a room in Berlin. Now I would like to register that someone is actually coming from the outside, in case the security gate or reception desk needs to be aware that someone is coming and should be allowed. This is done by clicking on the Visitor Registration button on the right side here. When I select the external visitor, I can see that the location has already been filled in because of the room that I selected in Berlin, so now I simply need to fill out the rest of his information. Below here there are some custom fields which can be customized by your organization, in this case to show where the visitor is from, and if he is a visitor or a repair person. To finish, I click on the Save button at the bottom, and now I can see on the left side that Christian has been checked. If I look at the other invitees, even though Cecilia is from my organization, she is actually coming in from Denmark, which means she also should be registered as a visitor. But since she is an internal user, most of her information is already stored for me. I could choose to click here and change her invitation to optional, which would move her into the optional field, but for now I'm just going to leave her as is. Now I have two of my invitees marked as visitors out here on the left side, and I can just click Save to finish. Sometimes it could be that I wanted to invite a group of people. In this case, Christian is for instance a teacher for a school class that is going to have a tour of the organization. If I quickly go back into the visitor registration, I could then make use of the bulk registration template up here in the right corner. I will simply choose the location and click Download, which will give me an Excel spreadsheet with the required columns that I can send to Christian to fill out. Then I would just have to click up here on the bulk register button and choose the file he sent me back and click Upload. In this case, of course, there's nothing in the file, so nobody will get registered, but else you would see those 25 students being registered here. And since they have not been filled out with an email address, they will be registered as visitors, but they will not get an invitation to the meeting, which is important because only the teacher should get the invite in his calendar. Now all that is left to do is to send out the meeting, and everyone is now registered. I can always go back into the meeting and edit the visitor registration if I made a typo, or add visitors if I for instance have another external person joining. As always, remember you can access the on-time tutorial videos directly from your group calendar by clicking on the question mark in the top right corner. This link takes you straight to the playlist relevant for the specific version of OnTime that you are running. This way, you are never far from a helping hand if you have trouble figuring something out. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and check out the rest of the playlist. You can also visit our website for more information and to try it out yourself.